Well, hello everyone. Happy new moon. Today is October 6th. We are in the new moon. So it's a great time for going within, really doing some deep introspection, setting your intentions, um, looking at what you want to create during this next moon cycle. Okay, so I invite you to really put some thought and energy into that and enjoy this full moon energy. It's a time for new beginnings, starting new things. It's fresh energy. Okay, let's get into the energy for today on this full moon. New moon. New moon, October 6th. So new moon in Libra. So we're still really trying to balance our lives. Also really looking at things that we love. Libra is ruled by Venus, so it's really looking at our relationships, and that includes the relationship you have with yourself. Um, really looking at how you treat yourself and others, trying to balance your life. And how can you bring in more beauty into your life? Okay. All right, what is the energy today, October 6th? What does the collective need to know? What do they need to hear? What are the messages you have for us? The energy, challenges, outcomes. Whoa. What is the energy today? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. What do we got going on? What's the energy today on October 6th? What do people need to know? What's the energy today? This, of course. Yes. What did I say? Ace of Wands, the new moon, new energy. Okay. This is a time for really starting new projects, things, that you are really, that spark your passion and really encourage you to push forward in a new direction. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely that new moon energy, this new energy. Ace of Wands is about, new beginnings, sparking, something that you are really passionate about. And Ace of Wands is about, pushing forward, having a lot of passion and drive to expand in some area of your life. Okay, this could be just feeling this new moon energy and really taking advantage of that. And maybe some of you might feel like a burst of energy. Some of you might feel just a new spark of passion and drive to expand forward in some area of your life. For some of you, this could really be some new opportunity coming in, some new opportunity in your career, or with your relationships. Maybe it's just feeling like a passionate new beginning for some of you. Okay, that's lovely though, but definitely new moon energy. Fresh, new, exciting energy. Ready to move forward. Move forward and expand with passion and excitement. It's great. What's the challenge though? Oh, the challenge is the Three of Wands. So again, with the wands, there's a lot of fire and passion. Okay, this is wanting to move forward. Wands is about movement and passion and drive, excitement. Okay, so there's that energy You feel there's maybe a new spark of energy and passion and excitement. You want to expand, but there is a challenge. The challenge is really being able to push forward and expand. The Three of Wands is usually about other people. Okay, so there may be a challenge with a group project, and maybe there's something new you're trying to start with other people, but it may be a little bit of a challenge to get everyone on board, or everyone really to be able to work together cohesively. There may be a little bit challenge there to get started on expanding some project with other people. You know, you're feeling this energy though. You're ready to go. There's something that's been sparked. There's this new energy. But if it's there's something involving other people, it may be a bit of a challenge to get everyone, you know, working together cohesively. Like I said, it could be, just trying to get everyone on the same page, or just trying to expand on some project, or with some situation with other people. There may be still a little bit of a challenge. You might want to push forward and move forward in a certain direction, and maybe other people are not really on the same page yet. Okay. What is the outcome here? What's the outcome here, collective? What's the potential outcome? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too many cards here. Hold on a second now. Too many cards. Sorry. What is the outcome here for the collective? Okay. Ace of Wands. Okay. All wands. Look at this. This is all very passionate, exciting, fiery energy. All right. The Eight of Wands is about action. Okay. Communication. A lot of perhaps sudden movement, sudden communication. This could be a lot of back and forth with people. If there is a challenge here, trying to expand forward with some group situation or some project with other people, there may all of a sudden be a bit of action. All of a sudden there might be a lot of communication, a lot of messaging back and forth. But, be careful, because we're still in that Mercury retrograde period, right? So, moving forward and, having a lot of communication could still be a challenge, because communications right now can be a little hazy. People might miscommunicate a little bit. Some communications might be blocked. Okay, so just be aware of that. But there is definitely some kind of project or situation that is being sparked right now and giving you a lot of passion and excitement to expand forward. There's something that's happening with other people that may be a bit of a challenge to get everyone working together and, in agreement, and to expand forward on something, because we're in that Mercury retrograde. So, you have to really be careful of communications and making sure that everyone is really understanding each other. Okay, there's a lot of communications. Some communication can be blocked. So there could be, people might not be receiving the emails, or the text messages might not be going through, and there could be that bit of energy. But there's, a lot of back and forth with people, a lot of, excitement. And for some of you, it could kind of feel a little bit frantic. Okay. It could be a little bit of like that frantic energy where there's just a lot going on, and a lot of messages, a lot of phone calls, texting, emails. And I feel it has, something to do with some kind of project involved with other people, or it could be a family situation. Okay. But there's definitely a lot of passion and excitement, okay, happening here. And there's this desire to really move forward. Feel that you really want to push forward and expand forward in some direction. Either maybe you have a new idea, or this is maybe an old idea or old project that you're just feeling some fresh energy with. But, if it's involving whatever's involving other people, there's a little bit of a challenge still there to really expand and everyone be able to communicate and work together, because there's a lot of excitement maybe, and everyone's excited, and sometimes that's hard to hone in that energy and have people be able to work um, together, because everyone might be a little bit heightened and excited and maybe going off in different directions. So you're going to have to be careful with the communication. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of messages, and just be very mindful of that, and just double check your words and your messages and your emails and things of that nature. Okay, go over here. Let's see if there's any other advice. This new moon, I'm just going to clarify this real quick. Tell me more about this new moon energy, the Ace of Wands. Tell me more. Ooh, okay. So more wands, but this is a struggle. So there is so there's some situation here for some of you that you're involved in that has been a struggle. Okay. Now maybe this is a struggle within yourself. Okay. Maybe you are have something that you're conflicted about, and you're not sure, and could be struggling on making a decision about something. For others of you, this could just, be some conflict within the home, or with some friends, or, a work situation. But there's this new energy and this passion. You want to move forward. I feel like there's been a struggle. Okay. You've been struggling, and there's been some bit of conflict about some situation. Okay. But now with this new moon, you're ready to start something new. You're maybe ready to, maybe you see this conflict or whatever it is you've been struggling with. Maybe you see something in a new way, okay, and you're ready to maybe move forward and expand, and really get out of that conflicting feelings that maybe you've been experiencing. For others of you, there's definitely some kind of situation that maybe has been a bit of a difficult situation for you, maybe involving other people, maybe, people not really getting along, some frustrations. Feel for some of you too, there's just something you've been frustrated about, you've been struggling to maybe reach some goal, and now there's this new energy and this new passion and drive to move forward and really expand in that direction. But like I said, there's other people involved, and that it could be a little difficult to get everyone on the same page. Tell me more about the Three of Wands here. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. What is this? Okay. All this Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay, so whatever the situation is where there's other people involved, okay, and, there may be a difficult situation, or, it could just be that people are, going in different directions, and maybe there could be scattered energy because everyone's excited and there's passion and drive. But, it may be difficult to get everyone focused and working together. And it's really going to require, it's going to be difficult for you to really, there's some difficulty here really being able to reach a common ground, I want to say. But there's this energy of, a challenge of really being able to rise above whatever this is. Okay, so there's been a struggle here, and it's definitely, with some other people. Like I said, there's this excitement and drive, and maybe everyone has is having a hard time really focusing and getting together on the same page and harnessing that energy together. And there's going to be a bit of a challenge to really overcome that, and really to rise above any any conflict. Okay, so that's the challenge here, is really being able to center yourself, and take that passion and all that energy that everyone has, and really rise above the anxiety and the struggle, rise above anything that is difficult dealing with other people. There may be a bit of a challenge, and it's going to really require some real inner strength, and being able to really harness that energy, harness this Ace of Wands energy, that passion and drive. You're going to have to really try and harness it, and really rise above any conflict, or um, any struggles, or if there's other people with different ideas. And um, you're going to have to really challenge yourself to rise above that. Let's see. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Okay. So be careful here. The Queen of Swords in reverse. She's angry. This is angry words, and this is the communication here. Okay. There's going to be a lot of communication, but I feel what's happening here is going to be miscommunication. Okay. Because there's, somebody's angry, and it could be you, it could be somebody else, but there's definitely some communication that may be coming in, because it may have been blocked in the past. And like I said, it's difficult to overcome. It's going to be difficult for you to rise above the situation where there's other people involved, and there's a lot of fiery energy. Okay. A lot of people are excitable. People are, maybe wanting to go in different directions, not having an easy time communicating, and communicating in a in a nice way. I can't really say it any other way, except it's definitely going to be a challenge to rise above that, because I feel like there's a struggle. You want to push forward. There's something that you want to move forward with, that is involving other people. This could be work, home, hobby, whatever it is for you, but there's other people involved. And I feel like everyone has their own opinion and something to say, and it could be very difficult dealing with everyone, because everyone is very excitable and passionate, and maybe wants to go in different directions, and it's going to be hard for you to rise above all that. Okay, because there's a lot of excitement, like I said, and there's this energy, this passion, and it's going to be difficult, because there's a lot of communication and miscommunication that's been happening, and people are getting upset. And people may be, watch your words and how you speak with people, and be mindful, and also be prepared for people to all of a sudden come in and have some misunderstandings. People could be upset. There could be some anger. There could be some angry words coming in. All right. So, yeah, I don't love to tell you that, but it is what I see here. And there's all this wands, and then this Queen of Swords, which is mental. So there's a lot of passion and drive and excitement. Okay. And people want to move forward, but I feel like people are not really working together yet, have different ideas of how they want to go about something. And that's a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for you to rise above that, and to be able to work cohesively with other people, because there's a lot of communications, a lot of communication that has been blocked, and a lot of miscommunication. There are people that have got to say some hurtful things, perhaps. People are a little upset and angry. So just, be mindful and be prepared for that, and be careful of your own communications. Watch your words, how you're talking to people, even your emails. Sometimes there's a tone to an email or a text message that might get misconstrued. Okay, so I'm picking up things of that nature. Just to watch out for. Okay. Wow. Let me get a little message here from the unicorns. How could we handle this situation? What advice do you have for people who are dealing with a lot of excitement? How could we avoid fighting and angry words? Because that's what's happening here. The Queen of Swords, when she's in reverse, she's angry. She could also be cutting people off. You could be cutting people off with your words. Sometimes she could be, angry and have a lot of, sharp words, or just go cold. So this could be you or someone else just blocking communication, going cold, not really communicating. And it's going to be difficult for you to rise above this kind of stuff because there's a lot of passion and excitement, you know, and because of this struggle here, the Five of Wands, they're really, you know, I hate to say it, but there could be some fighting and some, you know, bickering going on in some situation, home life, work life, maybe with some friends. But there's a lot of miscommunication. People have hurt feelings. People are going to be saying things that maybe later they're going to regret. Okay. Any advice, unicorns? What's your advice for people? How do they handle this? Love. Yeah. All right. Good advice. The answer you're seeking is love. So that's beautiful because there's definitely some excitable energy here, energy that could be frustration turning into, you know, anger. So definitely try to speak with love, you know, act with love. Just remember, you know, to be loving in your actions and your words. Okay, even I know it's so hard, especially when we're frustrated with people who may be giving us a hard time or whatever the situation is for you, but just try to do it in love, and that starts with yourself, right? Make sure you're loving yourself, because when we're not, then we take that out on other people too. Okay, if you are not giving yourself the love and care that you need and are struggling with that, it's going to be difficult for you to deal with other people because there's going to be resentment if you're not putting yourself first. Okay, so remember that. And also just be careful with the communications and, you know, dealing with other people. Just be, you know, remember everyone is going through these energies as well. And there may be a lot of excitement. There may be some frustrations. People are not seeing eye to eye. So just, you know, be careful with that and don't misinterpret things. Be careful not to, yeah, have misunderstandings. Watch your words. Don't get too short and angry with people. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. It's a bit of a challenging energy here, but I feel that you'll work it out. Okay. Just try to do it with love. Okay. Remember to be loving with yourself and others. Okay. And be careful of your communications. Mercury is retrograde for a couple more weeks, so really be careful of how you're talking and don't have, you know, if you don't understand something, just ask again. Double check your emails, your text messages, things of that nature. All right, have a blessed day. Happy new moon. Set your intentions and just whatever you do, do it with love. I will see you all soon. Love and light.